first and foremost, I went on a little hiatus from this character for a while. Took a little break from a while, and I had to grind a bunch to get up to the correct level in order to continue with the chronological aspect of Loremaster, because the next non-cataclysm affected areas were going to be level 55 or higher. So I tried to level up with archaeology and just like grind killing things, and that did not work. I didn't even get up half a level after quite a few hours. So I finally broke down and I started to run dungeons on my character, but I did not do the quests associated with those dungeons. So when the time comes for me to do them, when I'm supposed to in the storyline, I will still be able to do the quests and get the full experience for the purpose of Loremaster. Secondly, I tried to stream the beginning of Winterspring the other day, and my first attempt was foiled by my dog, who wouldn't stop barking, and I had to stop the stream. And when I went to go restart it, basically OBS didn't actually start streaming, so the first half hour of gameplay I did in this area was not recorded. So to make up for that excuse me, to make up for that, I've come here on my maxed out character, my druid, to go through those first handful of quests so that we can get the story aspect of things, and then I will switch back over to my actual hunter that I'm using for Loremaster and continue this zone. So, all of that being said, we are here in Winterspring. I'm starting us at Timbermaw Hold in this area, and we will work our way through the rest of the zone that way. This is Saltha, one of the Timbermaw Furbolgs. So first off, she says, we Timbermaw can grant you safe passage through the hold. However, you must prove yourself worthy of our aid. Just for kicks, we'll say, what about the Winterfall Furbolg? The Winterfall Furbolg that reside here in Winterspring were once our allies, but one day that all changed. Driven by the strange demands of their high chief, they began to attack all others that came into contact with, including our tribe. They keep to themselves now. And she has two quests for us. The first one is a delivery for Donova. Donova Snowden is a kind dwarf who frequents the nearby hot springs. She claims to be studying their magical properties. She is a kind person and has good relations with our tribe. As the Winterfall have become more and more aggressive, she has begun researching the cause of their corruption. I must keep my post here, but I have made a basket of refreshments for her. Please take it to her for me and tell her we await her next visit. I'm going to pause us for just a minute here. I kind of forgot to put Twitch up. I just want to make sure that I have it. And that I'm logged in. And that we're good. Okay. Next one is Winterfall activity. The Timbermaw tend to stay to themselves. While we do allow safe passage to those we trust, we try to avoid other Furbolg tribes if at all possible. The Winterfall tribe has become increasingly hostile towards us. They seem to be in a state of rage, completely engulfed by their own fear and hatred of anything they do not understand. The Winterfall carry spirit beads, which have clearly failed to protect them against corruption. Bring me 10 of these beads to show you have thinned their ranks. That's it for her quests. So we're first going to go down to Donova. Okay, so here is Donovan Snowden. Give her delivery. Welcome to the hot springs. What have you got there? Oh, how nice of those dear Furbolg. I feel so bad for them cooped up in that hold, afraid of the world. But can you blame them? These Winterfall Furbolg are turning just as vicious as any in Fellwood. I'd like to put a stop to it, if only for the sake of my own research, let alone the dear Timber Mall.
Keep your feet on the ground. Welcome.
She has 2 quests for us. The first one is the threat of Winterfall. I came to Winterspring to investigate the Frostfire hot springs. I've noticed that the water seems to have strange qualities. I haven't yet been able to discover the source, and to tell you the truth, I've had some difficulty lately due to the Winterfall Furbolg. They seem to be drawn to the springs just as I am. They become extremely protective of the water and won't let me come near the 2 larger springs to the north of here. I'd like to continue my studies, so won't you help me? We need to kill a bunch of them. Next one is falling to corruption. The aggression of the Winterfall Furbolg has to have its source somewhere. I'd like to get to the bottom of it if I can. I've seen the Furbolg in camps to the north brewing something in a cauldron. They seem very protective of it. If whatever they're cooking up is what's causing this, I must examine it myself. Find the cauldron if it's still there and bring me back what's inside.
Be good.
We also have another quest giver here named Witch Doctor Mowari.
Don't be shy.
And I'm just gonna warn you that I'm terrible at trying to pull off accents, especially when I'm reading out loud. So I'm just gonna read this like normal, even though she's a troll and she has a Jamaican accent. So sorry, I suck. This quest is called Doing the Echo Magic. Mowari been making charms from the spirits of the wild here for years now. Mowari just pluck the echo right out of the animals and make charms for the kids and the adventurers. Over to the east, there be a tall hill surrounded by the shard-toothed bears. Up on the hill be Rimpelt, the oldest bear in the woods. Mowari need that bear for her magic. You bring me the bear's big old heart. It's easy enough.
Be careful, man.
Alrighty, off we go. Alright, so we got the heart. Now we can go back to turn that in real quick. Flying is also a handy little thing I have in this area that will help push this along a little faster for a minute. Alright. You got the bear? Let's see the bear. This is a nice big heart. If you be interested, Mowari tell you how I be getting the echo.
Good to meet you.
Alright then, you just take the bits here, any bits, it don't matter, living or stone or what. And if you cross your eyes and hold your thumbs toward the sky and press real hard... the echo sometimes comes out. Just like that. Okay. Good to know, I guess. Knock out these other 3 quests real quick. This should be pretty fast.
It is too far away. I need to get closer.
Of course, none of these godforsaken beads are dropping, making my life difficult. Inside the cauldron bubbles a rotting, repulsive-smelling substance. The greenish substance inside the cauldron is putrid and viscous. No matter what it is, it doesn't seem to be good. It would be best to report back to Donovan with your findings, along with a sample of the liquid in the cauldron. Good deal. I'll get my last couple beads here.
It is too far away.
Any more? There's one. Ooh. New quest. Strange life forces. When this creature died, some sort of energy was released from its body. The energy was passed on to you, and now you feel somewhat stronger. According to Winterspring locals, Witch Dr. Mawari at the Snowden Chalet is an expert in the wildlife of the area. She might know something about this mysterious energy. Speak with Witch Dr. Mawari at the Snowden Chalet in Winterspring. Okay. And my dog is being a jerk. Go on then. Don't bark at things. Always gotta be ruining my stuff. No beads. Ooh, one more. Ooh, a rare. Oh.
I need to get closer.
Damn. This sucks. I think I killed them all too fast, too. You're literally gonna make me kill this one all the way back here? And it didn't even give anything. Okie dokie. Oh, here we go. Please? Yes. I want train. There we go. There we go. Let's go back here first. Back to Salfa. We very much appreciate what you have done for the Timbermaw, Nestadrin. Your continued efforts will surely earn my tribe's trust and respect. Thank you for what you have done, as saddening as it is. Accept this as a token of our thanks. I would ask of you to please continue helping us. We have very few allies on which to call upon, and without your aid, the threats against my tribe would surely be too much for us to handle alone. Bueno. Now we go back to the ladies. Okay. Witch Doctor Mawari?
The voodoo.
What's this? You got the smell of the echo on you. Let Mawari tell you a bit about the echo and what it do. You're lucky. The echo searched you out. A troll like me's gotta go find the echo herself. All the creatures of Winterspring have echo. Burlbog, Chillwind, the Shardtooth, even the Ice Thistle Yeti. You kill these creatures and sometimes a bit of echo comes out. Different creatures, different echo. Go on, go find another echo.
Bye-bye now. Great to meet you.
And Donovan, thanks so much. Now we can get back to work here. Did you find anything of interest at the Winterfall camp? I hope you found something. The Winterfall are becoming increasingly aggressive. Give her the goo. Disturbing news indeed. This stuff's much more like what you'd see in Fellwood than in Winterspring. Very interesting. When this toxic substance is mixed with the water from the hot springs, it loses its toxicity, only retaining the ability to temporarily affect those that ingest it. This must be why the Winterfell protect the hot springs so fervently. They need them to purify the fire water. We need to stop this. Cut off contact between the Winterfall and the Deadwood. A group of runners walks the distance between their village and the Fellwood. Find and defeat them and steal their shipment.
Off with ya.
And another one. The cauldron looked like it contained concentrated material. If the Winterfall are diluting this stuff directly in the springs, contamination could build up over time, and then the dilution would be less and less effective. The spring to the northeast has boiled over with elementals. I thought it was because of the cataclysm, but their appearance would be a reaction to this. Could you check them for corruption? Hunt a few and bring me any bits of green foreign material they leave behind.
Watch your back.
So, unfortunately, we have mention of the cataclysm here, but I read that none of the quests were affected, so that's the most important part. We gotta find this runner. Hopefully they pop up soon. There we go. Springs. Let's go kill some stuff.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
Okay, got all the things in the water. I just gotta kill surrounding stuff. Hopefully this will be quick.
It is too far away.
Sweet. Okay.
How are you?
So we got the runners. We'll see what happens when the Winterfall don't get their fire water. Donovan examines the contents of the crate. I wonder if consuming this substance makes the Firbolg more aggressive. They do seem much larger. The Winterfall Firbolg are not normally an aggressive tribe, and this change in their behavior leads me to think that they must be under orders from their chief. We most likely can't undo the damage that has already been done, but if their leader is slain, they may not get any worse. Head east again, past where you found that cauldron. High Chief Winterfall is here, at the easternmost part of Timber Mall Post.
Be good.
We need to kill him. I'm giving her the sludge. That's quite a bit of it. The Winterfall are slipping further and further, and now we'll have to worry about the other wildlife as well in time.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Okay. I believe all we have to do is kill this guy, and then we'll be all caught up, which is fabulous. Okay, so we got a crudely written log. The log you found on the High Chief looks extensive, but after looking through a couple of the pages, you find that you cannot read the text. The markings are so crude and poorly formed that you are not sure if anyone would be able to read them, but perhaps Donovan will be able to tell you what it says. Okay.
Hi.
Hi, Chief Winterfall. Thank you so much, Nestrogen. I hope to get back to my studies without worry that I will be ambushed. Please accept this as a reward. Now, what's this? I wonder what all of this means. I can't make anything out. The Winterfall are no longer a threat to me, but if you still want to find out what was driving the Firbolg to create and consume this strange firewater, I think you should seek out Kellic, Skykeeper. He's a druid that once worked to help cleanse Fellwood with the Emerald Circle, and has since come here to study the nearby ruins. You might be able to find him to the east at Lake Kelthoril, where he spends his time recently. I'm not going to accept that quest, because I have it on my other character. So if you give me a few minutes, I'm going to just switch real quick and we'll be all good to go. Hold on just a second. Okay, so here we are at Kellic Skykeeper. Words of the High Chief. What is it you carry, Hunter? I'm gonna give him the log to read. Yes, if you let me examine this for a while, I might be able to translate it for you. Kellic flips through the pages. When I am able to look over this fully, I will send word to you. Thank you for sharing this with me. Very little is known about the Winterfall Firbolg. The ruins of Kel Thoril. At this lake, the crystal of Zin Malor was stolen by the Highborn. The crystal was a powerful artifact that bent arcane magic in wild and unpredictable ways. But it could only be held by the worthy and brought doom upon all others. The spirits that wander here span generations, each shackled here by Zin Malor. Some will speak and tell you their fates. Should you wish to learn the fate of Zin Malor, seek the spirit at the center of the lake.
Good luck.
Naturally, that's exactly what we're gonna do. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. Okay. This is Kaldorai's spirit. Pity me, stranger, and all the highborn, for it was here our folly began. Our folly that cursed our children and our children's children to this day. 10,000 years ago, the highborn lived here in prosperity. We considered ourselves above the common ranks of the other night elves. With our every need met by magic and wealth, we led lives of indulgence and amusement and greed. The spirits you see here are overwhelmed with remorse and regret. Their anguish chains them here. You wish to learn more of Kel Thoril and Zin Malor, free them from their agony.
Good luck, friend.
Okey-dokey. Relief at last. It's our fault. The destruction is all our fault. So tired. Just want to rest. No, I was to live forever. I will still. Thank you. You're welcome.
I need to target something first.
I am honored.
The crystal of Zin Malor was stolen from a far-off temple without remorse. Its ability to control the arcane was too tempting, and when it was toyed with, its shattering cursed us all. Kel Thoril suffered until the sundering destroyed it for good. The curse of Zin Malor binds all who seek its power here. I was the first to fall to its temptation. Thousands of years later, our long-lost descendants would be next. Not long after my death, the greed of my people would lead to their exile. A continent away, they would become Keldorai, the High Elves. In Kel'Thalas, they would bathe in the power of their sunwell and forget their legacy of desire and greed. These distant descendants returned here, drawn by the hand of fate, doomed to repeat history. Hear their tale now, as I have. Speak with the Keldorai spirit. Oh. We were proud and noble. Our faith in the light protected us, and with the sunwell we wanted for nothing. Because of that blindness, we came here to repeat the tragedy of history as our entire race would in time. 100 years ago, I and a small group of other high elves traveled here from our homeland, Kel'Thalas. We sought the ancient mysteries of Kelthoril to find why it was destroyed. We found fragments in the ice, shards of the crystal. An archmage we accompanied did not take long to fall under their sway. In our foolishness, we noticed too late. His spirit wanders in the southeast among those he drove to madness, still clutching the memory of the precious shard. We need to obtain the memory of Zin Malor from the spirit of Archmage Manius. Oh, scared me. There he is. Don't understand. I had to study it. I had to.
I need a target.
No, you didn't, you crazy person.
Greetings.
Manius was a powerful mage and an honorable elf. His spirit did not deserve such an ignoble fate. We were shocked before we died, shocked that one among our noble and austere kind could descend into vicious obsession so quickly. We died as naive fools, the victims of our own blithe assumptions. The living would know that these events would play out yet again, both here and among the entire elven race with the fall of Kel'Thalas. Long after my death, my people would suffer an even greater mistake. The High Elves relied on the Sunwell in its glory, never imagining a world without it. We would never make preparations to deal with such a fate. Later, when the Sunwell fell to the forces of the undead, what was left of my descendants would be lost and helpless, and the path they would take in response would change them forever. The Cinderai, still striving for redemption, would return here as well.
Good luck, friend.
Now, I don't remember if we really spoke about the Cinderai, so I'm gonna look them up real quick. And we'll do a little mini history lesson as we do. I believe we did talk about the Cinderai, but just in case. So the Cinderai are the Blood Elves. Translated in Thalassian, it is Cinderai means children of the blood. They are High Elves who changed their name after the Scourge invasion of Kel'Thalas. Their new name is a dirge, referencing both the blood of their many brethren who fell during the Third War and their royal lineage. We did talk about them. For nearly 7,000 years, High Elven society centered on the sacred Sunwell. Yes. During the Third War, however, the High Elves were nearly scoured from Azeroth. Led by Arthas, a Scourge army stormed into Kel'Thalas, slaughtering almost 90% of the kingdom's population. Arthas then used the mystical Sunwell to resurrect the fallen necromancer Kel'Thuzad, irrevocably tainting the fount in the process. Prince Kael'thas, Sunstrider, rushed to his homeland's aid, and the survivors of the onslaught were renamed the Blood Elves in honor of their fallen people. So, there's a little recap for you, just in case.
We will persevere.
We were not naive as our forefathers were. We were suspicious and cunning and ready for betrayal at every turn. Yet our pride and greed drove us to ruin once more. How many more will be lost to Keltharill? 1 year ago, the legend of the Crystal of Zin Malor reached Silvermoon, and I led a group of the finest warriors and scholars available to this land. We brought ample mana crystals so none of us would be tempted to taste the crystal itself. The crystal did not need our hunger to ruin us. Once in our possession, it warped all but me into wretched beasts. The wretched souls still wander, seeking more lives to chain to this lake. Will you give them mercy or flee to die on safer ground someday? We need to slay 7 wretched spirits or wretched specters.
We will have justice.
Shh. Are these guys?
I can't attack that target. I need to get closer. It's too far away. I'm out of range. I don't have a target.
Victory lies ahead.
The living Farstrider who sent you here would not could not bear to see our fate. He ran, a wise decision. If one now holds the crystal of Zin Malor again, it will spell the doom of all around them. It should never have been reassembled. You have seen enough. Know that the crystal of Zin Malor brings only ruin to all around it. Leave this place if you do not wish to join us. So we're gonna go talk to... Ooh, the Master would have you silent. Damn. Fear not, Zin Malor. It will never belong to another. Crazy. Let's run back. Hopefully not pull anything in the process. JK. Guess we'll pull a couple things. Hopefully my turtle gets the hint. No. Guess not.
Peace be with you.
The shade. Yes, I saw it too. You say it spoke of a master? Of one who holds Zin Malor? This is grave news. You must act, Hunter. I saw the shade fly off to the south. Take the path to the upper ruins, and you may be able to climb the frozen waterfall after it. And do not let your guard down. It may be waiting for you. Okie dokie, here we go. Can I jump up? Is it really gonna make me walk around? Wait, where's I guess? Here you are, Shade. Shade of the Spirit Speaker. Nothing? Just quiet? Shard of the Spirit Speaker. Okie dokie. So let me go back to collect. Whee. Did you find the shade? Was anything left to indicate its origin? Give him the shard. Let me see. Faintly written among the engraved incantations is the name of its master, Umbrance. I have heard tales of Umbrance, or Umbrance, though I have not ever met him in person. Rumor has it that he's been collecting magical artifacts, though for what purpose I couldn't say. Best pass this information on to a trusted ally. Nim, the High Elf, can be found within Everlook, the large goblin town to the northeast. Tell him all that we learned today.
May the stars guide you.
Not even gonna look at my damn book. Guess we'll just run up to the path here. Can I get a cool picture of this area? Yeah, dig it. I'm actually gonna surprise my hubby and go get him. I'll probably cut the stream when we get to Everlook. Get cute goblin music. Here's Nim. Umbrance. I see. I will carry this information on to my people. You will be contacted if you are needed again. Okay. We got 2 new quests, which I will save for next time. I'll see you guys later.